this is literally the worst day of consulting travel ever. Hello and welcome back to another rainy Consulting Diaries vlog. It is tube strike day in London. It's also travel day for me. The two things are not mixing well. I've been waiting nearly 45 minutes for this Uber. Are we going to make it to the train in time? Who knows? And just to top it all off, it's pissing with rain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away, but I've known you too.
The Uber told me to get out of Paddington and get a black cab because that would be quicker. That was not true. The black cab people told me it would be quicker to get a train. That was not true. The train people told me the train stopped at King's Cross. That was not true. So I am now got off at Euston Square and I'm walking. Not only have I missed the train, I have missed the next train, and if I'm very unlucky, I might miss this one too. Bloody hell. We have made it to the hallowed ground of King's Cross. Now we just need to get some tickets and we might actually get on a bloody train. I don't normally swear in these videos, but today's been one of those days.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo.
Finally, 3 hours after leaving home, I have finally made it onto a train that's leaving an hour after I was supposed to be on. But never mind, we're here now. This was supposed to be a video about how I manage my time around my consulting day job, but I think this is now going to be a video about how we manage curveballs. Anyway, we've wasted enough of the day, time to get on with some work.
Go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy.
Well, that only took 4.5 hours to get to the station.
Never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran.
It's now just after, what's time? Just after 6 o'clock, and we are here in the hotel. This is actually not the first time I've taken this shot, so on the CCTV it's just going to show me repeatedly entering and leaving my room wearing my suitcase and bag. I look so weird. Anyway, it's just after 6 o'clock, we're here in the hotel, back with these standing shots that I know you all know and love. I'm going to show you, spin you around and show you a little view from the window. Here we go. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the north. As consultants making videos on YouTube, it's always with the thing that you shouldn't reveal your client or where they are. And I have to say that is such a bleak, generic northern scene that if you can identify where I am staying from that shot, then I should give you some sort of prize. Right, obviously you can't be filming in the client site, so that's why you saw some pretty generic travelling shots instead. So after my horrific journey there, which to be honest was just absolute disaster, should have taken I don't know, about 2.5, 3 hours. Took in excess of 5 hours, but we're here now, and that's what matters. It's been a very productive day, doing lots of workshops, and having done a lot of work on mapping last week, it's now going to the next layer of detail and actually starting to put actions and owners to those plans and really starting to make stuff happen. But one thing I like to do when I'm in a new city is go for a run. So I'm going to do a bit of run tourism, though I'm just lowering my expectations, and I'll tell you more when I get back. Run is done, as you can see by this lovely beetroot sweaty hue. I enjoy running in new places. I just generally enjoy running, and it's particularly nice to try in new places. So yeah, just upload it to Strava and FaceTime my partner. Then it is time to get showered and go and find somewhere for dinner. It's about 7 o'clock, so aiming to be out of here by about 7:30. So let's get cracking. When I first joined consulting, the idea of sitting in a restaurant by myself felt really weird. I used to get food to the hotel room instead. But you know what? After enough time, it really doesn't bother you. So now, I'm actually very comfortable sitting in a restaurant by myself. Okay, let's do some real talk, because this video was going to be about how I manage my time as a consultant, because I've had a few questions around how do you do all this, right? I've got this YouTube channel, I've got a blog, I do freelance digital marketing, but obviously I've got my day job. How do you do it all? And I really wanted to use one of these vlogs, and I still will, it just won't be today's one, where I show you all of this, because I don't have a secret sauce, I don't have a secret recipe, I'm not a special person, I'm just a very normal person doing quite a lot of stuff, and I genuinely want to show you how. And I really thought this was going to be today's video, but actually this video is all about showing how you can adapt and like how you have to adapt when things change at short notice. I mean, traveling as part of being a consultant it's always been part of consulting. I mean, prior to the pandemic, I was away every Monday to Thursday on the client site, like having a very traditional consulting experience of staying in a hotel, commuting to the client site, and then going home on a Thursday, work from home on a Friday. I'm no stranger to travel, but actually today was the worst traveling experience I have ever had. And it was just delay after delay, and everything. Sometimes you do all the right things and it still feels like the world is conspiring against you. Like today, for example. So I left 2 hours to complete what should be a 45-minute journey. So in my head I was like, well, that's just round that up to an hour. So I'd left an hour and 15 minutes contingency for a 45-minute journey. Yet somehow it took 3 hours. Not only did I miss my train, I missed the after train. I had to get a train a whole hour later. And so the whole journey ended up taking me about 5 hours. And sure, I'm coming north, but I'm not coming that far north. And it just felt like everything was going wrong. And really today was about maximising productivity, which for consultants means maximising client value with the obstacles that were thrown at us. For example, I have and always do work on the train when I'm going to the client site, because my belief is that the client has paid for the train journey and therefore it is client time, and therefore regardless of what time you're on the train, that time belongs to the client because they've paid for the journey. You can let me know in the comments if you disagree with me, it's just my opinion. But today, for example, the Wi-Fi was so bad that I could just about take a call and hear every other word. Like, I could ping people through Teams and Slack and whatever, but I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't have like a proper video call, so a few important things came up whilst I was on the train, and I really would have wanted to be able to just pick up the phone and get on a video call there and then. I couldn't do that, and it felt really frustrating, and this like almost professional impotence that I wasn't able to do that. And I'm like, oh, but I was supposed to be making a video about how I'm managing my time, and I can't even manage my time. I can't even maximise my productivity because the train Wi-Fi is so bad, and there's not even 4G signal, like 3G signal through these random bits of North England. Like, it was just really frustrating. That's the thing about consulting, is it's all about dealing with the unexpected. And sure, as consultants, we want to put plans in to solve business problems, but fundamentally, you have to be able to react to the unexpected. And this is why I've kind of ironically changed the point of this video away from time management and actually thinking about how do you deal with the unexpected in a way that allows you to still make the most out of the rest of the day. Speaking of life carrying on, it's now 20:57. It won't focus. There you go. So it's basically 9 o'clock, and the old Charlie would have opened up a computer, set up a little working space just there, and cracked on with 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours work. Don't get me wrong, I have work that I could do. Like, my to-do list is not clear, but I also have nothing on there that if it isn't done by 9 o'clock tomorrow, the world's going to collapse, the company's going to go under, the client's going to be really angry. And I feel pretty wiped from just the day. I mean, I got up at 5:20, which, I don't know. Some of you watching this will think that it's early, some of you won't, whatever. I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel pretty wiped. So I'm not going to bother pushing through that for the sake of completing a few items off my to-do list that nobody really cares if they're done tonight or not. So I'm going to edit this video. Editing these videos takes about an hour to an hour and a half, which means that it will be time for bed around 10:30. I am trying to get better at having a more predictable bedtime, because then that means it's easier to get up the next day, and that's something I have typically struggled with. So I'm going to go now, edit this video, upload it, and we're going to roll again tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all those wonderful things, and we'll see you tomorrow.